Imagine driving on a dark, desolate highway in the middle of the night. Your car slips into a ditch. You are stranded, lost in the freezing cold. You call your parents for help. You walk toward a distant light, talking to them for 47 minutes. Then, in a split second, you scream two chilling words. "Oh, damn!" And the line goes dead. Forever. This isn't a horror movie. This was the final night of 19-year-old Brandon Swanson. For nearly 2 decades, investigators, canine units, and high-tech drones have searched every inch of the area. They found his car, but they found absolutely nothing else. No footprints, no clothes, no body. How does a human being vanish into thin air while on an active phone call? Who, or what, was waiting for Brandon in the dark? May 14th, 2008. Marshall, Minnesota. Brandon Swanson was celebrating the end of his college semester with friends. At around midnight, he decided to drive back to his hometown, a journey he had made 100 times. But Brandon took the back roads, gravel roads, surrounded by endless pitch-black cornfields. At 1:54 a.m., his phone rang at his parents' house. Brandon was on the line. He told his father that he had driven his Chevy Lumina into a ditch. He wasn't hurt. He just needed a ride. His parents got into their car to rescue him. They kept Brandon on the phone. They flashed their headlights. Brandon flashed his, but neither could see the other. That's when frustration turned into confusion. Brandon told his parents he could see the lights of a nearby town, Taunton. He decided to leave his car and walk toward those lights. He walked for 47 minutes. 47 minutes of casual conversation with his parents. Everything seemed normal, until the clock struck 2:31 a.m. Suddenly, Brandon's voice shattered. He shouted, "Oh, damn!" Silence. His parents screamed his name, over and over. "Brandon! Brandon!" The line remained open, but Brandon never answered. His parents stayed on the line for hours, listening to the agonizing sound of the empty night. No struggle, no footsteps, just nothing. The next morning, the police tracked Brandon's cell phone pings, and that's when the first terrifying twist emerged. Brandon wasn't near Taunton. He wasn't even close to where he told his parents he was. He was 25 miles away, in an entirely different county. The authorities found his car, exactly where he said it was, stuck in a ditch off a gravel road. The keys were gone. His wallet was gone. But here is what haunts investigators to this day. The ground around the car was soft and muddy. If Brandon got out and walked, where were his footprints? There were none. It was as if he was lifted straight into the sky. For weeks, the largest search in Minnesota history took place. Bloodhounds were brought in. The dogs picked up Brandon's scent. They followed it toward the Yellow Medicine River. The scent tracked through a local farm, leading right to the edge of the rushing water. The leading theory: Brandon, walking in the pitch black, didn't see the riverbank. He fell in, was swept away by the current, and drowned. But this theory has a massive, glaring flaw. The river was searched meticulously, multiple times. Drones, divers, and cadaver dogs scanned every inch of that water. If he drowned, his body or clothing would have been found downstream. The river wasn't deep enough to hide an adult body forever. Furthermore, the bloodhounds followed Brandon's scent out of the river on the other side. He survived the water. He kept walking. He walked into a vast, empty landscape of farmland, and then his scent completely vanished. What really happened after Brandon cried out those two final words? If he fell into a hidden, abandoned well, why hasn't it been found? If he succumbed to hypothermia, where are his remains? Some believe Brandon met someone or something in those dark fields. A predator, human or otherwise, that left no trace behind. Others suspect he was disoriented and crawled into a space so tight nobody can find him. Brandon Swanson's phone was never found. His body was never recovered. He remains a ghost in the archives of the unsolved. What is your theory? Did Brandon fall victim to the harsh elements, or did he stumble upon something he wasn't supposed to see in the Minnesota dark? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to uncover more dark mysteries that history tried to forget, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This is Unsolved Archives. Sleep well.